Hi guys, welcome back to TYJ. Hope everyone is having a great day, and we're back in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. Now, one aspect of Pro Cycling Manager, especially in career mode, is to be able to arrange your season and decide which races your riders are going to, which can take quite a bit of time. So today we're going to be focusing on one way that you can get around that very quickly, very efficiently. So let's jump straight into it. So we're here in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. As you can see, we're going to go into single player, into career. We're going to click on the World DB database, the number one database for Pro Cycling Manager 2024. And we're going to click on create game once that loads up. Okay, so we've come into the career section. We're just going to pick a team. It doesn't really matter what team we pick at this stage, because this is really just about setting up the team for the season. So let's just pick Alpecin. And let's click on next, and you can see straight away here we've got all the races. So we've got the Santos Tour, Down Under, the Étoile de Bessèges, the Tour de Antalya, etc, etc, and none of our riders have been assigned to anything thus far. Now obviously there's a various couple of ways that you can do this, but we want to do it the most efficient and quickest way. So what we're actually going to do now is back out to the main menu, and of course the game will automatically save itself. PCM Plus 24. Now this is a tool that you can download, and I'll leave a link in the description. Note that I have not been sponsored to make this video. Davey, the guy behind it, you can see his name down here. Davey does not know I'm making this video. This is not a sponsored video, but one thing I would say is, if for the price of a cup of coffee or a couple of cups of coffee you want to buy this tool, download it, get the premium user, which costs around about $6-7, something like that. It's not expensive at all. Of course, if you're underage, make sure you get the bill payer's permission before you do so. But download this tool, and I'll perhaps do some other videos on some other tools that this compromises of. But this is a fantastic tool and addition to Pro Cycling Manager. What you want to do is go over to load game or load latest game. I'm just going to click on load game. And you can see here, this is the 14th of August, career number 6. This is the one that we just created with Alpecin. And PCM Plus now loads up the save using Alpecin de Koenig that we've just made. Now in PCM Plus, there's various different tabs over here on the left hand side. And over here on the top right hand corner, you'll see tools. You can see change game date, change team, all these various other things. But what we want to focus on in this video is planning meeting. So let's click on that. And you get this assistant here who says, "Hi boss, please feel free to contact us anytime during the month of January to schedule a planning meeting. The entire staff is eager to assist you in this yearly task, as we believe it is crucial to establish a comprehensive planning and objective strategy for our cyclist." Yada yada, bing da da ding. So let's say, okay, thank you, let's have a meeting right now. And then they go on to say that we will establish targets and a schedule for our cyclists. Below is an 8-step agenda for your reference: selecting the team leaders, ranking your leaders, Grand Tour planning, classics planning, stage race planning, championship targets, helpers planning, and summary and overview. So let's get this going. So what they've done is, already on this left hand side, the main raiders, so what they've done is, already on this left hand side, they have selected the main riders from the Alpecin de Koenig team that they feel are going to represent us best across the season. Of course, we've got the main guys here: Jasper Philipsen, Mathieu van der Poel, Caden Groves, Vermeersch, Soderkrag Andersen, etc, etc. Now of course you can alter this to make your main riders as you see fit, but if you're happy with the guys that they have selected, you can click list is okay, let's continue. Then in this secondary stage, you can see that from stage races, Flanders Classics, Time Trial, Sprinter, Hilly Classics and Leader Table, they've selected those riders into different areas that they feel that the riders are best suited. So you can see here you've got the mountain logo, as it were, for stage races, and they can say that Conchi is one of the main guys in that area. And if you look at Sprinter, of course they've got Jasper Philipsen in there, Caden Groves, etc., etc. And again, as long as you are happy with the selection, you can move forward. Now here you can select the leaders for your Grand Tours. So you've got stage races, sprinters, other leaders, and over on the right side you've got the Giro, the Tour de France and La Vuelta. Again, you can make changes here where needed. Based upon then these selections, they start then placing your riders into the relevant races that they feel that they are best suited across the season. So for example, for Milan-San Remo, they've got selected Van der Poel, Philipsen, Vermeersch, Ricard and Caden Groves, and they will then be supported by other domestiques from your team. And if you're happy with that, you move forward. You've then got other selections here for, say, the Down Under Tour, UAE Tour, Nice, the Tour de Poland, etc., which of course is going on at the moment, and you can forward through that. And then of course you've got the championship, so you've got Jasper Philipsen selected for the Euros, you've got Van der Poel selected for Worlds, and then of course you come on to other riders that will support your leaders throughout the season. And then once you reach the end and you've made all your selections, you can say, okay boss, we have tackled all items on the agenda, looks like we have our planning for this year. Thanks guys, let's end the planning meeting and make our planning final. So you get the confirmation from PCM Plus that the planning has been finalized. You click OK, and then what you want to do on the top right hand corner is go to Save Game, Save Changes, reselect that same career that you had selected previous, click Replace and Yes, and PCM Plus will now save the game. So now that we've done that, we're back in Pro Cycling Manager 2024, and we're going to click on Load Last Saved Game, which is career number 6. Alright guys, we are back in our career save, we are back on the planner, and as you can see, all of our riders now have been selected to the relevant races throughout the season. It's all been planned for you. This will save you anything from probably 3 to 4 hours planning that you can do in the space of 5 minutes using PCM Plus. If we scroll through, you can see Paris, Nice, the Catalunya race, the Tour de Romandie. Look here, the Giro d'Italia. We can see that we've got Caden Groves, Craig Anderson, Hermans, etc., etc., that have all been selected. We move over the Tour de France. There's Jasper Philipsen that's been selected for the Tour but not for the Giro. But of course you can make changes here if you're not happy with how your assistants in PCM Plus have planned for you. And of course we move over to La Vuelta as well, and you can see that all your riders have been selected here too. So this is a super fast, super efficient way of how you can plan your season. And make sure you pick up a copy of PCM Plus if you wish to. It's a really, really amazing tool. I hope this one was helpful, guys. Check out PCM Plus if you haven't already done so. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Get out of here.